Hello everyone, Sharpedo43 once again bring you all. I was gonna say week 13. There ain't no week 13. It's round 1 of the playoffs for the NGDL. We're gonna be facing TheKillerNacho and the Miami Dolphiones once again. I wasn't actually expecting to battle Snack this early actually. I actually thought we were gonna play in semifinals if and only if I actually got past the quarterfinals, but supposedly according to Snack I was actually supposed to play him because it has something to do with seeding obviously, so I kind of didn't take that into consideration when waiting for my quarterfinals opponent. But yeah, so I was actually really happy when I realized that I could actually battle Snack. However, if you look at his draft right here, yeah, it's looking pretty bad. It's because what happened was that if you look at I don't know if you people remember when I said when I mentioned the playoff draft that was gonna happen once playoffs was decided, like all the people who were gonna be in playoffs and whatnot. Well, what happened was that with the playoff draft, with every playoff draft, if that ever happens, honestly, or I don't know if anyone's even familiar with that idea, but the way it works is that in the playoffs, every participant is gonna have the ability to add 2 more mons to their roster from the draft, basically, and we're basically gonna see what we can do with those mons. It's basically to improve the draft while in playoffs, basically, which is kind of a cool idea, but at the same time it's kind of deadly because obviously one can be, if someone's very good in a draft league, they can be way too busted with just a couple more additions to their mons, because the point of having mons limited in draft leagues is so that you're not too busted or something. But yeah, so obviously the scariest mons on his draft right now are the Tapalele and Charizard X. In fact, his entire Fairy Dragon Steel Core is very dangerous to my team. Just slap Crocodile. In fact, he could bring very well the same team minus the Aerodactyl. Just slap Tapalele and that team is already going to be a threat as in itself. He doesn't even have to bring Leafeon like he did the last time we battled, but he can definitely bring it nonetheless. But I definitely see Tapalele coming because that thing is going to be a real issue for my team, which you'll see right here. As you can see, I finally added 2 more mons because in the past I haven't really changed my draft up. In fact, I thought I was going to make a transaction later in the season and I never ended up doing so. Instead, I just decided to add a couple more mons to my roster, that being Amoonguss and Volcanion. I knew that I needed some speed control, but at the same time, I also needed some more bulk because that was one of the things that was lacking on my team. Some bulky options, because the ones that I have right now are, at this point, we're kind of getting telegraphed. Like a lot of people were getting by it very easily. So I figured getting more walls on my team would be a better idea since I already have 2 wall breakers anyway in Marshadow, Sharpedo, and I guess you can say Volcanion is too, but Volcanion's bulky at least, which is something that Sharpedo isn't, and mons like Raichu isn't either, honestly. Like, I didn't have a lot of bulky options, but now I do. However, it still doesn't look to be enough to handle Snack's draft, honestly. So, I don't know, man. We're gonna see if we can actually get something going, but it's not looking too bright for us, honestly. This could be our last battle because, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get past the Tapalele combined with Charizard X. Charizard X just needs 1 Dragon Dance. And if I can't put it on a timer or something, we're just going to get screwed over by it. So essentially what we need to do for Snack is find out what set is that Tapalele. Is it Scarfed? It could be Scarfed. In fact, I don't think he loses much running at Scarfed. And if it's not Scarfed, what set is it? Is it like Terrain Extender? Is it a set of Life Orb set or something? I don't know. We have to find out what set it is. And if possible, get it out of the way as soon as possible because we don't want that thing to be running house. But that's not to say that Charizard X isn't going to be a threat, obviously. That's definitely going to be a threat. But yeah, here it comes. This is the team that I'm going to use. As you can see, it still falls flat to the Snacks team, actually. But this was literally the only thing I could come up with, honestly. I wanted to bring Mudsteel over Amoonguss, but I felt like Mudsteel would just get worn down easily. And Amoonguss at least has Regenerator, and I have some mons, or there are some mons on his team I can switch Amoonguss into, assuming he doesn't predict me a lot. But again, This battle is really going to come down to making the most optimal plays possible. In fact, I think I have to play this perfectly if I even want a chance at winning against Snack with this draft that he has. So, yeah. But we're going to see. Here we go. I apologize, Snack, for keeping you waiting, but I kind of needed to explain a little bit of what was going on in the playoffs, honestly. But here we go. Okay, so he did bring Charizard X. He did bring Tapu Lele. He did bring the Fairy Dragon Steel Core. Celesteela, yeah. Tapu Lele. Yeah, that Celesteela. It's because the Dragon Steel Core in itself is already gonna be really annoying. As you can see, he did bring pretty much the same team, minus the Leafeon. Everything else he kept it the same basically. Like I said, he lost nothing just taking out Leafeon. In fact, I think having Aerodactyl or Leafeon is actually going to make this team a lot more difficult to deal with. But we shall see. Oh yeah, he brought a Araquanid so he can make sure he gets those webs up. I know what he wants to do here, honestly. He wants to set up the webs, then bring in Tapu Lele to prevent me to use priority moves, and then bring in Charizard just to sweep, basically. Wouldn't surprise me if now he wants to bring the Belly Drum set, honestly. It would actually look really good on this team, I feel, at this point. I have to make the lead. I have to make the right lead here. If I make the wrong lead, I think I just lose straight out of the gate. Because, like I said, all my plays have to be perfect. Because, yeah, my team doesn't look very, very good right now. We're going to lead with my Milotic, though. Because if he leads off with that Charizard X, we're going to have issues. I don't want to lead with Registeel again. And end up freaking messing up and, like, giving him the opportunity to set up a Dragon Dance. I can also put it on a timer if he tries to set up right in my face already. But here we go. We're gonna see. What do you got for me, Snack? I'm gonna lead off with my Milotic. What's he gonna lead off with? I guess it's kinda good. Yeah, he led with Charizard, okay, because he wants to just run house already. I'm telling you, good thing I led with my Milotic. The question is, do I want to just go for the Toxic? Or do I want to go for the Serve just to see if it actually has Substitute? Because this thing could have Substitute just to set up in my face. Let me see. I'm gonna Scald just to make sure he doesn't like just set up the Substitute in my face. In fact, he's staying in already. And my Milotic didn't have Surf, it had Scald. Wow. I was supposed to have Surf on that just to... Yeah, he wants to just go straight for the Dragon Claw. Okay, with this will discourage him from just going for the Substitute right now. So I gotta go for the Toxic right now. Just to put it on a timer, honestly. Hopefully he does not crit me with that Dragon Claw, because then right there is where we're going to have problems. Not even RNG can be in this guy's favor, because if it goes in his favor, we don't win this whatsoever. But he went for Dragon Claw just to play it safe. I went for Scald just in case he went for Substitute. I didn't want him to set anything up, honestly. It'd be kind of annoying if now he goes for Substitute, though. Then he gets the Roost off. But if he has Substitute and Roost, and then Dragon Dance, he would only have one move, no? That being only Dragon Claw. He stays in and goes for another Dragon Claw, okay. Okay, oh my god, I was afraid of that. Come on, dude. I was afraid of that one miss. Now I'm fucking screwed. And the worst part is that the only switch-in I have to this thing is the... Oh my god. See, this is what I didn't want. The freaking miss. I needed to put this thing on a timer. Now he can either predict me to switch out trying to preserve this, or he can just go for the Dragon Claw again. But is he gonna do that? I don't want to lose my Milotic though. I feel like I need it. Either for fodder or for freaking... Wait a minute. I put myself in a really bad position. I'm gonna go into Volcanion. Hopefully this Dragon Claw isn't a 2-hit KO on it, because if it is, then we're kind of in trouble. Should have switched in Registeel. This does way too much damage. God damn it. Man. I was kind of hoping he'd go for Dragon Dance. I think I would take a Dragon Claw still, then go for Earth Power, but no, now I can't. Damn it. Man, this is throwing me off big time. If I lose, I don't want to get like 5-0 or 6-0 though, honestly. I do not want to go out like that, honestly. He's gonna switch out, but into what? Araquanid. This is not really good for me, honestly. Okay. This is honestly not good for me. Shit. He gets Sticky Webs guaranteed now. And I know he wants to get those Sticky Webs up right now. If I go for Rock Slide, it'll be slower. I kind of want to get Rocks up, because if he gets Sticky Webs up, at least he'll get Rocks damage as well. But at the same time, that damn Charizard X comes in and just runs house right away. How do we do this? How do we do this? I want to set up the Rocks really, really badly. But I think I can't, because I need to get my Milotic back to full health, or at least good enough HP to take another hit, because my Milotic I think is key in this matchup, especially with mons like Crocodile and Aerodactyl in the way. And since I have Scald now instead of Surf, which was the intended move, I can possibly also burn the Celesteela and put it on a timer as well. Into what did you go into? Charizard, really, bro? Oh boy. I have to go back in the Registeel. Ay, ay, ay. This guy is playing me like a fiddlestick right now. I wanted to go for the Rock Tomb. That would have been good for me, honestly. He just gets a Dragon Dance up and wins. Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna go into Registeel. If he goes for a Flare Blitz again, then yeah. Okay. He knows I'm leftovers now, so this could be bad, but I'm gonna have to sack a Mungus because, yeah, this Charizard isn't going anywhere if I don't. If he goes for Dragon Dance, then Dragon Claws my Mungus, I'm just gonna go for a Spore and put it to sleep. Yeah, because, yeah. Just get out of here, Charizard. You fucking already ruined my day. Yeah, we had to do this. This thing was not going down very easily. On top of that, I also didn't... Okay, good. Yeah, this stupid Charizard, I swear. That's one threat out of the way. We still need to get rid of Lele and Celesteela. Celesteela can still be a potential setup set, honestly. And that's what I'm particularly afraid of. Question is, what does he want to send in here now? I'm going to be very limited in my switch-ins now. Okay. This is a double down. My Lodic is pretty damn weakened right now. He could just go into Tapu Lele, honestly. So I'm gonna just go into this. Bruh. Let's see if it's Intimidate or if it's Moxie. It's Intimidate. Okay. This thing is gonna fucking put me in a predicament. He can just go for Earthquake. My Lodic is not healthy enough to take a hit from this thing at all. Should have probably gotten into Sharpedo, huh? But then Tapu Lele would have come. I had Protect the Scout if I needed it. You know what? I think... shit. I think Sharpedo was the play here. Because I can't lose this thing until Tapu Lele is gone. Or at least I find out what set it is. If it's Scarfed, I need Registeel. If it's not Scarfed, then I don't need it as much. My Lodic... only way I can get my Lodic to be healthy is if I can have it match up with a Araquanid. But for that, I need to sack something right now. I don't want to... let's see. Hold on. Hold on a freaking minute. It's because... boy. Do I just sack my Lodic? Because I feel like Araquanid... if Aerodactyl comes in... it's because... yeah, I'm going to have to sack my Lodic. Oh boy. I'm gonna sack my Lodic. This sucks. This really sucks. Yeah, he just goes for Earthquake. Okay. Here... here we send in Sharpedo, obviously. Yeah, because I think what this thing needs to do now is just pretty much deliver as much damage as possible. I feel like Araquanid would be the switch in here, though. Truth be told. That's why I want to go for Crunch, but if he stays in and just goes for Earthquake, that's kind of where we're in problems. But he can also just stay in, honestly. I'm gonna Protect. He's gonna switch out. Damn it. I'm making all the wrong plays now. Yeah, this was exactly what I was fearing, but... it's because if I stay in and just go for the Waterfall, he could outspeed me. He could be Scarfed. But you know what? I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time. We're gonna have to just go Mega Evolution and just go for the attack here. Just go for Crunch. If he's defensive, we'll know. Still gonna come down to whether or not that freaking Tapu Lele is Scarfed. Crocodile still comes in and does a lot of damage nonetheless. I think I have to go for it. Yeah, we're gonna Crunch. It's because, yeah, this team is really, really busted, honestly. There's like no switch-ins, and I didn't really have a lot. Go for the sticky webs, hopefully. Leech life. He predicted me to stay in. Don't KO. Of course it KOs. It was a crit. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this. I am not gonna win this at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this. No. I'm not gonna win this at all. I am not gonna win this at all. This game was just not in my favor whatsoever. I told you, I cannot get RNG against my favor. Otherwise, this was gonna happen. I missed everything. I get critted. And on top of that, it all puts me on tilt, and then I just start making all the worst plays ever. At least kill something. I'll censor this if this thing ends up getting blocked or something, but yeah. This stupid Araquanid. Because if this was a bulky variant, it could have definitely taken a Leech Life. It would have had to have been Banded, I think, for it to have taken it out, or even Life Orb. But it wasn't. I'm pretty sure this was like a defensive set. Yeah, get out of here, Araquanid. I kind of don't need this for anything else anyway. Aerodactyl. The worst thing about this thing is that it just simply has to go for Earthquake. I'm gonna go for Drain Punch. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Drain Punch because I don't want to have to switch this thing out and him predicting and go for Earthquake. And even if he goes for Aerial Ace, there's just nothing I can do at this point. If he has the Aerial Ace on this thing for my Marshadow, whatever. But I think I lose this at this point, regardless. His Tapu Lele would have to be not Choice Scarfed. But I think it is at this point. And even then, I can't break the Celesteela anymore. Not before he gets to set up anything. And I can't slow it down. Yeah, he goes for the Earthquake. Okay, good. I don't want to freaking overpredict at this point. It does a lot of damage. Jeez, at least get some good damage. I could go for the Shadow Snake here just to, you know, get the... just so I don't take any more Earthquake damage. Oh, but wait a minute. He has the Tapu Lele. Another 50-50 version, scenario. Jeez. I can't even talk anymore because this battle is just too intense. It's too intense because I don't want to go down very, very badly. I don't think he'd risk it and switch in Tapu Lele, though, honestly. He could just send it in right now. If he hard switches it in, it's probably because it's Scarfed, honestly. No, actually, if it's Scarfed, he just lets this go down, no? Actually, yeah, let's just go for Shadow Snake, honestly. Because if he switches in Tapu Lele, we just protect to see what move it goes for. Yeah. Just want to see if we can KO this thing before it kills me. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, the question is he going to bring in Tapu Lele or is he going to bring in Celesteela? If he brings Celesteela in, it's most likely because he's not Scarfed. Okay. I kind of need the Crocodile to go, though. Okay, okay. Because I feel like he's just gonna set up a lot of shit in my face. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm almost sending Reggie still here. I'm gonna see if I can go for a Thunder Wave. Or is he gonna have the fire move? No, he has a Flying EMC. Okay, good. Good. His Crocodile may not be scarfed. It's the Tapu Lele that may be scarfed, actually. Okay. Good thing I didn't switch in Volcanion, though. I want to go for Rock Tomb. Just to see if he's actually like a fast variant. Yeah, I'm gonna Rock Tomb. Yeah, because he's gonna switch it out into Crocodile, perhaps. Yeah. I need this thing to slow down a little bit. Okay, right when it's gone, we don't have to worry about a Volcanion anymore. And seeing how his Celesteela was Z move tells me that he could very well have been the autotomizing set regardless. But him having Tapu Lele right now tells me that maybe, just maybe, I can sack this. I think now is the time I can sack this thing. Because, yeah. This I needed it for defogging the rocks. Or to deal damage with Celesteela. And this thing can't do anything against Tapu Lele, whereas Registeel can, so... We're gonna sack Volcanion right here. I needed this for Celesteela and to defog, but Araquanid is dead and... Yeah, Celesteela is not gonna be able to do me anything. Yeah, he's just gonna go for Earthquake. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Obviously, I had this very in case I was full HP, but because I switched it in on Charizard X, this thing can't do me anything now. Yeah. Okay, but I am guaranteed to take to get a very powerful hit here. The question is, do I want to go for the Drain Punch? Or do I want to go for Spectral Thief? It's because if he's Scarfed, Earthquake is a 2-hit KO on Marshadow. Which is why I want to go for Drain Punch. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Spectral Thief. Spectral Thief, if I anticipate he could let this go down, and then he can just freely bring in Celesteela full HP and then just KO me like that with what's it called? Which is why I want to go for the Drain Punch right now. It'll keep my Marshadow healthy, but if he switches in Tapu Lele and that thing is Scarfed, that's where we have trouble. I'm gonna go for Drain Punch regardless. Okay, he's gonna switch out into Tapu Lele. No, into Celesteela. If I went for freaking... Yeah, if I went for the freaking... What's it called? This is a good question. Do I even live I have to do the calc here. What's my set 2 also on this thing? Okay. Just let me see how much does a Celesteela do to my Marshadow. No item. equipment. Celesteela. Offensive. Special attacker. Okay. Watch this air slash. It's a guarantee to a KO. Yeah, modest. Oh no, wait. This is not max special attack. Shit. It's a guarantee to a KO regardless. Okay. Okay, good. We're gonna go for Drain Punch then. This is modest max special attack. I should be able to live one. We're gonna go for Drain Punch just to get HP back. Well, actually, no. This is just in case he... I don't know. Air Slash. I live it. I live it. Yes. The only problem now, though, is if his Crocodile is actually scarfed. I still don't know which of his two mons is scarfed. I think at this point, though, regardless, I think I just lose, though. He went for Air Slash and not Autotomize, so we're just gonna go for Drain Punch again. Yeah, okay. We get rid of Celesteela at least. So we're gonna lose possibly 2-0 again. It really just depends what mon he sends out right now. Crocodile. Yeah, his Crocodile was scarfed. His Tapu Lele wasn't scarfed. Yeah. Yeah. Is there any way I can win this somehow? Yeah, because look, if I send in Registeel on the Celesteela, he would have just switched back into Crocodile, go for Earthquake. But since this thing was scarfed, I had a chance against the Tapu Lele, I know. Damn. No, it's because this was 50-50. I had to make a bunch of risky plays, and I just didn't know which ones to make. But yeah, I think it just goes for the... I'm gonna just go for a Drain Punch. Yeah, he was scarfed on this. We lose this. Which sucks, because that means he's gonna go to the finals and lose to that other guy instead. Lame. Which means I'm probably not gonna even bother watching the finals of NGDL, because I know who's gonna win. It's not gonna be Snack, unfortunately. If there was any reason to beat him here, or wanting to beat him here, was just to prevent him from having to face him. But it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen, and he's just gonna lose. And the worst part is that at this point, I think Snack just sees me as nothing more of an underling, which really makes me feel pretty lame. But oh well. I'll at least give you the victory over me, Snack. But that's literally all I can do. I knew that Registeel would be a massive pain. My dick is a pain. I'll save it for now, but maybe later I'll delete it. Thank you all for watching round 1 of the playoffs for the NGDL. Thank you for watching my run throughout the NGDL. Thank you, Snack, for having me in the NGDL for Season 4 once again. Good luck in the rest of the playoffs. I'm rooting for you as always. However, I just don't expect me to have the biggest of hopes, considering who's on the other side, honestly. But as always, I'm gonna root for you regardless. But yeah, once again, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys for another video. I'm not done with leagues yet, by the way. I have another league that I'm gonna do in a bit, but yeah, this is just gonna, I wanted to actually, and I actually have videos for it, but I don't want to showcase them until I actually finish the NGDL, which for me has just finished. So stay tuned for that. But with all that said, I'll catch you guys for another video. For now, just take it easy and have yourselves a damn good one.